What's going on YouTube? My name is Chris and welcome to Mod Monday. Mod Monday is the series where I show you tips, tricks, and helpful hints to up your modding game. Today's Mod Monday is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be showing you how to clean up your retro gaming controllers. Today I'm going retro and cleaning up my act. Or I guess I could just show you how to clean your controller. I could do that too. Some of you are asking yourselves why I'm cleaning a retro style controller. Well, this started a few weeks back when I did a review of the SNES Classic, which if you want to see that video, you can watch it by clicking on the card in the upper right corner. And when I did that video, I wanted to compare it to the original Super Nintendo. And in order to do that, I had to acquire said Super Nintendo. And I did that by acquiring one from my friend, Filthy Icon. Unfortunately, the one that he handed me was pretty filthy. It had not been cleaned. It had been owned since the mid-90s. Oh, that's a cute photo of him. I would clean up the console for him and return it to him as a surprise. My way of saying thank you for letting me review his SNES Classic. But then I thought, well, if I'm going to clean an SNES controller, why don't I show all of you how to do the same thing? Hence where we are today with this video. So I'm going to be cleaning up his SNES controller. I'm going to show you how to do the same thing. Let's get started. All right, so we're looking at the controller here, and you'll notice that it's pretty yellow. It's got a lot of grime in it. You can actually see some dirt up here in the shoulder buttons. There's dirt underneath here that we're gonna need to get at. This controller has not been cleaned in over 21 years. In fact, I'm willing to bet it's never been cleaned ever. All right, so we're gonna flip the controller over and you'll notice that there are 5 screw holes here. These require a Phillips screwdriver. So we're gonna go ahead and take these screws out. We're gonna open up the back of the casing on the controller and we'll see all the electronics inside. We've got this cable kind of snaked around on the inside. We'll go ahead and remove that first. And we're gonna remove the electronics board, which will just leave the rubber and plastic inserts for the buttons. Here we have the circuit board, so we're gonna put this whole assembly aside because we are gonna be getting this thing wet with water, and we don't want any water getting on the electronics. We're gonna flip the front of the controller over and dump out all the buttons. You can already see how much dirt and grime is on the inside of this controller. And you know what? I'm willing to bet that most controllers are no different. If you spend any period of time playing a game, you're gonna get dirt buildup. We learned this when I took apart the Xbox One controller, and if you wanna see that video, you can watch the first episode of Mod Monday by clicking on the card in the upper right corner. So our next step is gonna be to grab a clean toothbrush. I picked this one because this was a freebie from some hotel that I probably stayed at 20 something years ago. So I'm gonna use this clean toothbrush to go ahead and clean the buttons. Remember, once you've used it to clean it, don't put it back in your mouth, okay? If you guys can afford a gaming system, you can afford a toothbrush. Just get another one, okay? I'm gonna get a container full of water and soap, and we're gonna go ahead and just scrub this thing down. It's gonna get rid of all of the surface dirt and any of the dirt and contaminants inside of the controller. So this should be your first step when cleaning any sort of controller. So once you've cleaned the individual buttons, we're gonna go ahead and dump them into the soapy water. That will let them soak and remove any excess dirt that we've missed. Now that the buttons have been soaking in the soapy water, we're gonna pull them out and begin scrubbing them again with the toothbrush to try to remove any sort of surface contaminants that might have come loose now that we've soaked the buttons. All right, we're gonna rinse these with clean water and let them dry for a bit. The next thing I'm about to show you is something that you should not do at all. One of the suggested steps was to use sandpaper and or a scuff pad to try and clean some of the yellow off. It does not work. Don't do it. All right, because here, I'll show you the end result after scrubbing it for half an hour. I scrubbed it with a scuff pad for a good half hour to 45 minutes, and as you can see, it is still yellow. In fact, I've actually removed some of the lettering on the controller itself. Do not do this. Instead, skip to the next step. So the next step is we're gonna soak the controller in hydrogen peroxide. Now, you don't need to get the concentrated hydrogen peroxide like you think. Simply go to your store if you don't already have some, get the 3% hydrogen peroxide in water. You can buy this at most drugstores or grocery stores. We're gonna go ahead and take this hydrogen peroxide, we're gonna fill a container with it, and we're gonna submerge the parts underneath the hydrogen peroxide. Now, in order to keep the parts submerged, I had to tape the parts down to the bottom of the container. Now, the most important part is you are gonna set this out in the sun for the next 5 to 6 hours. You need direct sunlight. It's important that you have direct sunlight on this, so it's best to start around noontime when the sun is at the highest point in the sky. We're gonna come back 5 or 6 hours later to check on the parts to see how they look.
6 hours later.
So we're gonna go ahead and dump out the hydrogen peroxide, and here you go. Would you look at that? These parts actually look cleaner than when I put them in initially. It's practically magic. In fact, you can see in the before and after, there is a noticeable difference. A lot of that yellowing is gone. This controller looks almost like it's brand new. I was blown away by how effective that this technique was. And all it took was some household hydrogen peroxide and a little bit of sunlight. It produced some fantastic results that even surprised Filthy Icon himself. Thanks again, buddy. So thank you for checking out this episode of Mod Monday. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button below and share the video. Join the Modder Nation and get subscribed today by clicking on the subscribe button below. And when you do, click on the bell icon inside of the subscribe button to be notified the moment that I release new YouTube videos. I'm releasing new videos every week, so make sure you click on the subscribe button, and it's got the little things around the bell. It makes the bell look like there's some motion, like the bell's ringing. Make sure you click that. Also, some people have been telling me that they've been having problems with the bell icon because you have to click it so that it looks like the bell is ringing, but then in the mobile version, there's a bell option that says it'll show you notifications sometimes, and then there's another option that says always. So make sure you click the one that says always. That way you're notified when new videos are coming out and you're not missing some of the new content. Got it? Good. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this episode of Mod Monday. Do you like the Mod Monday series? And do you have ideas for new Mod Monday topics? Please let me know in the comment section. If there's something that you want to see, and even if there isn't a Mod Monday episode that you want to see, if there's a particular mod or a video that you would like to see, please let me know. Like, I want to bring you guys great content. So, but I don't know if you're enjoying the content unless you tell me about it. I can only see like how many people are viewing it and how many people are liking it. So give me some feedback. Let me know what's up. What's up, YouTube? Like, what's up? What's good? If you have any other comments or questions, you can leave them for me in the comment section below. And as always, you can reach me on social media. I'm available via Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can catch me streaming video games every Friday and Saturday evening. On Fridays, I stream on YouTube and Twitch, and on Saturdays, I stream with fellow streamer Filthy Icon exclusively on Twitch. Make sure you check the timings to the right to find my current schedule. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya!